thought it was dead tight. I thought you was going to get it, if I'm honest.
I swear to God, I thought I won it by at least 3 rounds. I bossed the fight in front foot all night, I won.
To be honest, I was a little bit disappointed with that. The way they judged that, to me, it was a little bit too wide. I personally thought it was a lot closer than that. I wouldn't have given it the way they give it Usyk. I just thought he did really, really well.
I was quite confident. I thought I won that fight again. I think I've got Larry Holmes here. I thought I won both fights. But then again, I've gone home with 2 losses on my record now, so there's not much I can do about it.
In a recent interview after his rematch, Tyson Fury has categorically denied all rumors about his potential retirement, making it clear that he has no plans to step away from boxing anytime soon. He dismissed the speculation outright, stating, "Definitely not, no way, not in a million years." Fury emphasized that he remains highly motivated and focused, with no intention of slowing down. Addressing talk of a possible trilogy with Alexander Usyk, Fury confidently asserted that the beating he plans to deliver will leave Usyk unwilling to step back into the ring with him. For Fury, this fight is just another chapter in his career, and he is far from ready to call it quits.
It didn't affect me. I'm going to come back and I'm going to win it.
So this is revenge, or is it just putting things right?
No, it's not any of that. It's just me smashing his face in on Saturday night. That's it. That's all it will ever be. Nothing more, nothing less than a good old-fashioned hiding.
Could you walk away after this? Could you walk away after this?
Definitely not. No way. Not in a million years will I walk away after this.
You're not finished?
No way.
After his loss to Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury expressed his disappointment and disbelief at the judge's decision. He firmly believed that he had won the fight, stating, "I thought I won by at least 3 rounds." Fury was visibly upset and felt that the decision was unjust, describing it as a Christmas gift from the judges. He acknowledged that while he couldn't change the outcome, he would continue to fight with all his heart and do his best in future bouts. Fury also mentioned that he would take some time to reflect and spend it with his family over the Christmas period. Despite the loss, he remained determined and focused on his future in boxing. Tyson Fury opened up about his thoughts and feelings in the post-fight interview, providing insight into his mindset and perspective on the match. Fury started by expressing his intentions to take a break and spend some time at home, indicating the need to rest and recover, both physically and mentally. He acknowledged that a rematch might be on the cards, but left the decision open, suggesting that discussions about a future fight could take place next year. This pragmatic approach highlights Fury's recognition of the importance of recuperation and strategic planning before committing to another bout. When asked about the difference between the previous fight and the current one, Fury's response was reflective yet concise. He pointed out that the outcomes were similar, with both fights resulting in losses for him. Despite this, he graciously congratulated Usyk on his performance, demonstrating sportsmanship and acknowledging his opponent's skill. Fury's acceptance of the defeat without delving into detailed analysis shows his focus on moving forward rather than dwelling on the past. Fury also touched on how this experience had impacted his life, mentioning that it had been a good period for him. He spoke positively about his training and overall experience, indicating that despite the loss, he found value in the process and remained optimistic about his journey. This highlights Fury's resilient nature and ability to find positivity even in challenging circumstances. Regarding the rounds he believed he won, Fury felt confident that he had secured at least 4 rounds after the 5th. He noted that other notable figures, such as Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya, scored the fight in his favor, reinforcing his belief in his performance. This aspect of his interview underscores the subjective nature of scoring in boxing and the varying perspectives on who performed better in specific rounds. When questioned about the impact of his additional weight, Fury dismissed any negative effects, stating that he felt good in the ring and maintained a good pace throughout the 12 rounds. This response reflects his confidence in his physical conditioning and preparation, despite the defeat. The discussion then shifted to the experimental use of AI judges in the fight. Although Fury was not aware of the exact score determined by the AI, he expressed a preference for human judges, humorously advocating for more jobs for humans and fewer for computers. This light-hearted remark underscores Fury's traditionalist view on the sport and his preference for human elements in boxing.
What's next for me? I'm going home, having some time off, for sure. You might do, you might not do, who knows? We'll talk about that next year.
Let him have a nice rest.
Yes, Tyson, this is Sean from Reaction. The question is, what is the difference between the last fight after 3 months private camp? What's the difference between the last one and this one, in your opinion? About everything, the moves, the fight, the rounds?
On the record, absolutely fuck all. 2 losses. So yeah, not a lot.
Tyson confidently declared that he is in the best shape of his career and ready to deliver a definitive victory against Usyk. "I was 40% last time, but I'm 110% this time," Fury said, underscoring his determination. Promoter Eddie Hearn expressed his mixed feelings regarding the outcome of the Tyson Fury vs. Alexander Usyk fight. Emotionally, he is drawn to Fury due to his charismatic personality and impressive past performances. However, from a more analytical perspective, Hearn leans towards Usyk, recognizing his exceptional ability to adapt his tactics during a fight. Hearn emphasized that Usyk becomes even more formidable with extra preparation time, which enhances his capacity to challenge Fury's dominance. This duality in Hearn's viewpoint reflects the complexity of predicting the winner, given both fighters' unique strengths and abilities.
My first thoughts are, I don't know how you can pick against Alexander Usyk, right? When he beats you, like what he is, he's an unbelievable downloader of data, right? But instantly. Not we'll go away for a few months and watch tape and understand. He does it on the spot. And that's why he's so good. The ability to just change, the ability to switch tactics. When he has more time, it becomes even more dangerous.
The legendary former undisputed heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis offered his insights on the recent fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Lennox expresses that while the fight was close, he preferred their first encounter, feeling Fury could have, employed a more aggressive game plan to alter the outcome. He notes that Fury performed well in certain moments, particularly in the 10th round, where he worked effectively inside, but believes the fight as a whole lacked consistent offensive pressure from Fury. When asked about Fury's future, Lennox suggests there are still significant fights available, particularly against Anthony Joshua, which remains a massive draw in the UK. However, he refrains from making predictions, emphasizing the unpredictable nature of boxing styles. On the topic of Daniel Dubois, who challenged Usyk to a rematch, Lennox advises Dubois to first focus on his upcoming fight against Joseph Parker. If a rematch with Usyk occurs, Lennox recommends that Dubois adopt a more aggressive strategy, building on the confidence gained in their first encounter. Regarding Joshua's chances against Fury, Lennox identifies Joshua's powerful right hand as a potential key to success, referencing how Francis Ngannou caught Fury during their fight. When asked to compare the current heavyweight era with his own, Lennox tactfully declines, suggesting it is best left to the fans to decide.
No, I'm not surprised. Whatever their game plan was, mine would have been different, but whatever their game plan was, it didn't work. I felt that he needed to do a lot more work. Go after him a bit more, press forward a little bit more. But, it was overall a great fight.
Where do you think Fury goes from here?
There's other great fights for him out there, it really depends on Fury, whether he wants to continue or if he wants to fight on.
We know that Joshua waits in the wings. That's still a massive fight in England. After what you saw tonight, who do you think wins that fight?
I don't know. Styles make fights, that's for sure, definitely.
Francis Ngannou, the former UFC heavyweight champion, has also shared his thoughts on the Tyson Fury vs. Alexander Usyk rematch. Ngannou praised both fighters for their incredible performance, but noted that Fury needed to be more aggressive and assertive this time around. He mentioned that Fury had collected valuable data from their first fight, which could have helped him secure a win if utilized effectively. Ngannou also highlighted Usyk's slick boxing style and how difficult it is to counter. He hoped that Fury wouldn't get surprised this time and would press the action more. Overall, Ngannou believed that while the fight was close, Usyk's technical skills gave him the edge.
I'd love to know your perspective on the main event. You shared a ring with Tyson Fury, well documented. So what's your thoughts on his rematch with Alexander Usyk?
Well, I might have shared the ring with him, but I haven't shared a ring with Usyk. So again, for Usyk can get you wrong. He got me wrong the last time because I went for Tyson. But I think Tyson is a very clever, intelligent fighter. And then from the last fight, he might have collect enough data to come back and regain his position. So again, I would still go for Tyson, but a lot of respect for Usyk. not on the mind, on the look in him. So yes.
Tyson Fury's trainer, Sugar Hill Stewart, shared insights into Fury's preparation for his rematch against Alexander Usyk. According to Stewart, Fury intentionally places himself in uncomfortable situations to build resilience and improve his performance. By stepping away from the comforts of family life and focusing intensely on his training, Fury is mentally and physically gearing up for the challenges presented by Usyk. This rigorous approach demonstrates Fury's dedication to reaching his peak form and his willingness to push his limits. Stewart's explanation highlights the unorthodox but effective methods Fury employs to ensure he is fully prepared for the fight.
Well, people do different things to motivate them or to help them achieve some kind of a goal. And in his mind, he wanted to do things different. He wanted to put himself in a very uncomfortable position to make himself get comfortable and to be focused. I wish I could say more, but that's pretty much it, without me adding on to it and trying to make it sound more glamorous or trying to explain it anymore. It's that simple. He wanted to be uncomfortable, to focus on, being a better version of himself.
Would you agree that's surely, when people question that, because obviously, people have opinions and narratives about big fights, and that's been one of the ones that's been running in the background. That simple sacrifice to me, I think, shows me that this guy is going in there to win. He ain't going in there to pick up a payday and think I'm going to sail off into the sunset, because he's already got all the money. Was that a fair statement?
He's definitely going to win. I mean, there's other things in life that he likes and wants to achieve at, but yeah, winning would be one of those things as well.
Tyson Fury is undeniably a household name in the world of fighting, particularly within the realm of professional boxing. Known as the Gypsy King, Fury has captivated audiences globally with his charismatic personality, unique fighting style, and dramatic career trajectory. Fury's rise to prominence began with his victory over Wladimir Klitschko in 2015, where he ended Klitschko's long-reigning dominance in the heavyweight division. This win earned Fury the unified WBA, IBF, WBO, IBO, and the Ring titles, catapulting him into the spotlight. His unconventional style, characterized by agility, defensive prowess, and an unpredictable approach, set him apart from his contemporaries. Beyond his in-ring achievements, Fury's larger-than-life personality and candidness about his personal struggles have endeared him to fans. He has been open about his battles with mental health issues, substance abuse, and weight gain, providing a raw and relatable narrative that resonates with many. His comeback story, culminating in his 2018 return to the ring and subsequent victories, including reclaiming the WBC title from Deontay Wilder in 2020, further solidified his status as a resilient and inspiring figure.
Tyson, it's time. It's time. As you've said, time for Alexander Usyk to feel the wrath of a menace. Is this what's on your mind? What's going on? Talk to me. What's going on in there?
I've not got a lot going on. I'll be honest with you. I come here today to do these, 10, 15 interviews, and I've got nothing to say. I've not all camp. I've not been interested in talking or selling the fight. It's been sold. It got sold last year. This fight doesn't need any selling, so I'm not here to sell anything. I'm just here to just do what I've got to do and go home. Don't even want to be here. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be here today doing all these interviews. I want to go Saturday night, smash him, and fly home for Christmas with the kids.
The recent rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk has become the most watched sports event of 2024, captivating a global audience. The fight drew millions of viewers from around the world, emphasizing the immense popularity and appeal of heavyweight boxing. Both fighters brought their A-game to the ring, showcasing their incredible skills and determination. The anticipation leading up to the rematch was enormous, given their previous encounters and the stakes involved. The bout not only featured thrilling moments, but also had significant implications for the heavyweight division, adding to its allure. The massive viewership is a testament to the global interest in boxing and the star power of Fury and Usyk. It highlights how sports events, especially high-profile boxing matches, can unite fans across different regions, transcending cultural and geographical barriers. The financial stakes for the Fury versus Usyk rematch is also very staggering. Usyk is set to earn a whopping $114 million. On the other hand, Tyson Fury is projected to earn $76 million for this bout. These substantial earnings reflect the massive global interest in this fight and the significant revenue it is expected to generate from ticket sales, pay-per-view purchases, and sponsorships. The financial incentives add another layer of intensity to the rematch, as both fighters not only seek to secure their legacy in the sport, but also stand to gain financially in a big way.
So the purses have been revealed for the Alexander Usyk vs. Tyson Fury rematch December 21st in Saudi Arabia. Make sure you guys tune in by the pay-per-view for that one. $114 million for Alexander Usyk, the undisputed or now unified heavyweight champion. Tyson Fury is going to bring home a little bit under $80 million. Who says legacy doesn't pay? When guys say, I only care about money, who says you can't care about both? Alexander Usyk has worked his way to these big-time paydays based off talent, hard work, and ability. He didn't cry. He didn't complain. He believed in his talents. He believed in his skill set.
Teddy Atlas, a respected boxing analyst and commentator, described the first encounter between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk as an epic and historic moment in boxing. In his analysis, Atlas highlighted the greatness of both fighters, noting that each brought their own unique strengths and styles to the match, which contributed to its significance. According to Atlas, many observers were fixated on Tyson Fury's attributes during the fight, such as his effective jab, his ability to control the rhythm of the bout, and his apparent dominance in certain rounds. Fury's size, reach, and unorthodox movement made him a formidable opponent, and these factors were key points of interest for those watching the fight. His ability to use his jab to maintain distance and disrupt Usyk's rhythm was seen as a crucial element of his strategy.
It was fitting of a historic moment where the heavyweight title had not been undisputed, had not been put together for one night to have one champion in 25 years, and it turned out to be a classic fight, a kind of fight that, again, is fitting of that kind of history.
However, Atlas pointed out that while Fury's visible tactics were impressive, they might have overshadowed the subtle yet highly effective strategy employed by Alexander Usyk. From the very beginning of the fight, Usyk's plan was to apply relentless pressure on Fury. This pressure was not always about throwing punches, but rather about constantly moving, positioning himself advantageously, and creating opportunities to land meaningful shots. Usyk's approach required immense stamina, discipline, and tactical acumen. His ability to maintain a high level of pressure while avoiding Fury's significant power punches showcased his exceptional boxing IQ. Usyk's footwork, head movement, and ability to make adjustments mid-fight were crucial in neutralizing Fury's advantages. By constantly applying pressure, Usyk forced Fury to work harder defensively and offensively, which over time could lead to mistakes or openings for Usyk.
Of course, the great Usyk, and they're both great. But what I mean by the unseen is you might have been seeing the jab and the rounds and the rhythm that were being put away for Fury, but you weren't seeing what the pressure, what the plan was with Usyk. He was, from the first bell to the last, he was putting pressure on. He was, you know what he was doing? And this is what I mean by unseen.
Ben Davidson, a respected boxing trainer and analyst, has lauded Alexander Usyk's exceptional skill set, noting that Usyk's movements and techniques are reminiscent of a middleweight fighter, despite his status as a heavyweight. This high praise speaks volumes about Usyk's unique capabilities and versatility in the ring. Middleweight fighters are generally known for their agility, speed, and technical prowess. By comparing Usyk to a middleweight, Davidson emphasizes Usyk's remarkable agility and fluidity in the ring, which are uncommon traits for a heavyweight. Usyk's ability to move swiftly and execute complex maneuvers with precision allows him to outmaneuver and outthink his larger, often slower opponents. Davidson highlighted Usyk's tactical intelligence as a key component of his success. Usyk's ability to read his opponents, anticipate their moves, and adapt his strategy on the fly is crucial in high-stakes bouts. This tactical acumen allows Usyk to exploit weaknesses and capitalize on opportunities that others might miss. His strategic approach to each fight showcases his deep understanding of boxing fundamentals and his ability to execute complex game plans effectively.
We always have the conversation. Obviously, he's mobility, coordination, those sorts of things for a heavyweight, but also it's very rare for a heavyweight skill set to be able to transition and correlate through the weights. Like, his skill set would be able to stand up in the welterweight division, in the middleweight division, and that's rare. But obviously there's lots of things that play a part to being able to not only achieve stuff in boxing, it's more than just the boxing, but as we say, be a long reigning heavyweight champion. There's lots of things that come with that. So
another critical factor in Usyk's success, as noted by Davidson, is his meticulous preparation. Usyk is known for his rigorous training regimen and attention to detail. His preparation goes beyond physical conditioning. It includes studying his opponents extensively, understanding their strengths and weaknesses, and crafting a tailored strategy for each bout. This thorough preparation ensures that Usyk enters the ring with a clear plan and the confidence to execute it. Usyk's consistent performance at a high level is a testament to his dedication and discipline. His commitment to maintaining peak physical condition, combined with his relentless work ethic, sets him apart from many of his peers. This consistency not only helps him perform well in individual fights, but also builds his reputation as a reliable and formidable opponent.
Good morals, good people, hungry for development, to learn, really passionate about it, and a pleasure to coach as well.
I know Francis, even Moses and yourself want him to do some rounds at some stage before he steps up to like elite level, Ben. If he just carries on blasting people away and then gets to that elite level without doing the championship rounds, is that, as a trainer, is that a concern for you or not?
Yeah, of course, you know, it just leaves a question mark, doesn't it? But not to say that it's not something that can be overcome, you know, but part of that is training camp, getting in quality sparring, making sure that he's developing in certain things like that.
After his victory over Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk addressed the media and fans with a mix of humility and pride, expressing his deep appreciation for the hard-fought win and the support he received throughout his journey. His comments provided insight into his mindset and the significance of this victory in his career. Usyk began by expressing his gratitude for the victory and the opportunity to compete at the highest level. He acknowledged Tyson Fury as a formidable opponent and praised his abilities in the ring. Usyk emphasized the respect he had for Fury, noting that their 24 rounds together were some of the most challenging and rewarding of his career. This recognition of Fury's skill and determination highlighted Usyk's sportsmanship and respect for his fellow athletes. Usyk humorously attributed his continuous improvement to his rigorous training and preparation. He mentioned the unwavering support he received from his family, particularly his wife and children. Usyk credited his wife for her support and understanding, which allowed him to focus on his training and perform at his best. This personal touch added a layer of human interest to his story, showing the importance of family and support in his professional life.
I very respect this guy because I think it's very tough my opponent. Tyson Fury make me strong. Tyson Fury continue not like motivated for me, but Tyson is a great opponent.
In a heartfelt moment, Usyk dedicated his victory to his little daughter Maria. He mentioned that Maria, who recently started walking and saying daddy, is a significant source of motivation for him. Usyk expressed how seeing his daughter's progress and knowing that he is fighting for her future drives him to perform at his best. This personal insight highlighted the deep connection Usyk has with his family and how they inspire him to achieve greatness in the ring.
My wife sent me a message video. My little daughter say, daddy, daddy, 10.5 months. I look at my little daughter, 2 months, maximum 2 months, maybe 1.5. Now, I wanna back home, rest, off my phone, and close in my house. Sit like this, and then look in the sky. Yeah.
In his post-fight interview, Usyk mentioned that he felt this fight was easier compared to their first bout. He attributed this to his improved preparation and the adjustments he made based on their previous encounter. Usyk emphasized that he was able to implement his game plan more effectively and felt more comfortable in the ring this time around. This confidence and experience made a significant difference in his performance, contributing to his victory over Tyson Fury.
Did you go into the last round? Was you sure that you were ahead on points? Was you comfortable that you're winning the fight going into round 12?
I'm just boxing. I'm just continue my plan. What say Yuri, my coach?
No, its fight was
Easier one.
easy. Not easy, but not easy. Easier.
Easier than the first one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
However, Tyson Fury dismissed claims that his initial fight with Usyk was challenging, stating that it was much easier than people perceived. The fight with Usyk was really easy for me, Fury said, exuding confidence. However, public perception and pundits' analyses have painted a different picture, making Fury's comments a point of intrigue heading into the rematch.
It was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be, the Usyk fight. A lot easier. People saying, oh, he's a hard man to hit. I was lighting him up 3 and 4 punch combinations and laughing at him. My problem in that fight, I probably had too much fun. It was probably too easy. At times, it was too easy. It was like I was in there with a local amateur boxer and I was just enjoying it too much and messing around, and you paid the ultimate price in round 9 where I got a 10-8 round and got clipped, and that's what happens when you have too much fun.
Tyson Fury's future plans are clear. He has no intention of stepping away from boxing and remains highly motivated to continue his career. He firmly dismissed any rumors of retirement, declaring that he's far from done and is not even considering walking away from the sport. Fury views his upcoming fight with Alexander Usyk as another pivotal moment in his journey rather than the end. Fury plans to make a definitive statement in the ring, expressing confidence that the beating he will deliver to Usyk will be so severe that it will deter any potential trilogy between the two. While he acknowledges that trilogies are often part of great rivalries, Fury doubts Usyk will have the desire to face him again after this fight. Beyond this matchup, Fury remains focused on maintaining his dominance in the heavyweight division. He hinted at his hunger for more challenges, emphasizing that his motivation stems from his passion for the sport and his drive to continue achieving. For Fury, the road ahead is about solidifying his legacy, staying at the top, and proving why he remains one of the greatest fighters in boxing history. Retirement, he insists, is not on the horizon.
Different day, different book, different character. Do you know what I mean? I can only be me. I'm from today. And that today one, I'm good as ever I've ever been.
And finally, last one, Tyson. Tell me why, in a short sentence, you're looking forward to that first bell on Saturday.
Because I'm the Gypsy King, and I'm here for redemption!
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates from the boxing world.